Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say each one of us is a fiddler on the roof trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! Traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear this little prayer shawl. It shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know, but it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, each one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Daylight must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The
matchmaker.
Avram, I've a perfect match for your son.
Who is she?
Ruchel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Ruchel can barely see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram, is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Knockham, the beggar.
All for the poor, Knockham.
There is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopeck.
I had a bad week.
So you had a bad week? Why should I suffer?
And of course, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
village. They form a much larger circle. There's His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. Among ourselves, we've always gotten along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time that he sold him a horse, but delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse!
It was a mule.
Tradition. If it weren't for our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should I put these?
Put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where's Hava?
She's in the barn milking. When will Papa be home?
It's almost Sabbath, and Papa worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. You don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. You should only live and be well. Spritza, bring me some more potatoes. Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does the girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yinz is coming. She's down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Seidel. From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now, Mama? It's almost Sabbath.
Go inside and do something. I need to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go to.
Mama, the man she finds, the last one was so old and he was bald. He had no hair.
A girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
You're wrong, Mama. I'm not that 20 years old.
Shut up! Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside! Inside!
Golda! Golda, darling! Golda, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not every day of the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Inside? No? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a widow, alone. Nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure, because you know as well as I, he's not much of a person. Everything he touched turned to mud, but still better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Zyla in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. Come back later.
There's something I need to tell her.
Later!
Oh, Model, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What was that poor little tailor model want with Zyla?
Oh, they've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Mama, this is nothing.
Oh, children, children, they are your blessing in your old age. My Aaron couldn't give me children. Oh, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me, but otherwise he was not much of a man, you understand. Well, what's the use in complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman is a Yenta. Oh, I must go now and prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, Golda. It was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether and a horse is gonna kick it into the mud and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf the Butcher. A good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you, he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Well, to make it short, out of the whole village, he's cast his eye on Zeidel.
My Zeidel?
No, the Tsar's Zeidel. Of course, your Zeidel.
Oh, such a match for my Zeidel. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man, true? True. So, you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So, goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did you want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish the table.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you. I am not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model, the tailor.
I didn't ask you. Zeidel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta. She might bring someone wonderful
and interesting
and well off.
and important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring for I'm longing to
Why did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things get a little too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what sort of mischief I can play on my friend Tevye.
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We have the sickness already. Not really complaining. With your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dong, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bong. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dong. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each loud bleep will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dong, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bong. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dong. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-diddle-diddle man, I see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with the proper double chins, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in! Screaming at the servants day and night. Ha! The most important man in town will come to fawn on me. They'll ask me to advise them, like Solomon the Wise. If you please, Retevya, pardon me, Retevya, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Ahi, 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 ah. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I like to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. of my horse.
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mendel.
Tevye, you didn't bring my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news. Terrible news in the outside world. This is terrible.
What is it?
What does it say? In a village called Rezhonka, all the Jews were evicted. They were forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
Hey, I don't even read it. It's an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't even reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse then? What good does your cursing do you? All day long you stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No,
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university.
Aha, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
Nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right. He's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order. My cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Reb
Perchik.
Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. Ah, as Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of tongue and slow of speech.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese.
Of course. Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
Here, it is a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you?
like me,
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
by giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us the Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't say exactly that, but somewhere it says something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath.
Children, this is Red Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter, Tevye.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. And this is mine, 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 and this is not mine. This is Ronald Topsoil, and he is
You did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Red Perchik. He will be staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I really am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Ah, the wit she gets from me. As the good book says,
The good book can wait. Get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Model, you're also eating with us. Of course, another blessing. Girls, 2 more. Spritz up Pilka, get washed. Model can help me. All right. You can wash out at the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
I pray.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only says it's important.
What could be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking of buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I will talk to him.
Model Yenta was
I
here.
saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match and it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Zion. I found someone who will sell me their used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough money to buy it. Then your father will be impressed with me.
Model, a few weeks may be too late.
What else can I do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight, now.
Why would he consider me now? I'm just a poor tailor.
And I'm just the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Zion, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Model,
I'm just a poor tailor.
Model, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
Late. Where's everybody? Late!
Red Tip,
Children, we're lighting the candles.
Red Tip,
Well, what is it? Well, Mama, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Red Tip.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath. Come, children, come.
bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Your best brandy, Red Blazer?
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
Maybe a party. Perhaps even a wedding.
Ah, wedding. Wonderful. And I'll be happy to make the wedding merry. Lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding wouldn't be a wedding without you. Or your little fee.
Good evening and keep up. Good evening.
We'd like a drink. Sit down, Fjedka.
Vodka? Schnapps?
Vodka.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye.
Tevye, what are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blazer.
Oh, Tevye, good evening. Sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, Tevye, how goes it with you?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
Sorry to hear that.
So, Tevye, how is your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he is doing very well.
Oh, he wrote you.
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he were doing badly, he would write. May I?
Yes. Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you tonight.
Yes, I do, Red Blazer, and quite frankly, there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want 1, tomorrow you will want 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
The same thing you do with 1.
Tevye, this is important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
Don't you know?
We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow so I won't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
Tevye, I'm talking about your daughter. Your daughter Zeitel.
Dr. Seidel?
Of course, your daughter Zeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. As for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I've got my own shop, a house, a servant. Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her. You might find a little something in your own purse as well.
Shame on you, shame! What do you mean, my purse? My daughter Seidel is not the sort I would sell for money.
All right, Tevye, as you say, we won't talk about money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can carry on a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. And if you're wealthy enough, no one will ever call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He is older than her. That's her problem. But she is younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher. But I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
Tevye, you agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, my friend, let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life. To life. Like I am. Like my papa. I always wanted a son, but one a little younger than myself.
Oh, good evening, Consul.
Good evening. What's the celebration?
Tevye's marrying off his oldest daughter.
I'll offer my congratulations, Tevye.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Well, Tevye, I have a little piece of news I think I should give you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest man. Even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. Not often a man gets a compliment like that. In your news?
Our district has received an order that sometime soon we're going to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration. How little? Not too serious. Just some mischief so that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between people. But I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man. And if I may say so, it is too bad you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And my congratulations again. For your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dear God. Why did you have to bring me news like that today of all days? It is true we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband to my daughter's side. L'chaim!
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together. All right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful daughter Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and asked Laban for her hand in marriage. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked for 7 years, then do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah instead. So, to marry Rachel, Jacob had to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. You understand?
Yes, Pritchett. Yes, Pritchett.
Good. Now, later on...
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Well, then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Pritchett.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him? Except that he is the rabbi's son. Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son? Or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly, any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he wasn't talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even perhaps a little intelligence.
Thank you.
Good day. But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hoddle.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that's too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect just the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls should not touch, must not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Autumn, do you know that in the city, boys and girls may be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together, even dance together. New dances, like this. I learned it in camp. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There, you see, we've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day, Hoddle.
Elkie, Spritzer, who are you?
Hoddle, Papa.
Hoddle. Where's Ida?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. How did the lessons go today, Perch?
I think we made a good beginning.
He's finally up. What happened last night? Besides, you drink like a peasant. Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did he say? You have news?
Patience, woman! As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes,
You can die from such a man.
Ah, Sidle, my lamb, come here. Sidle, you are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it! The butcher? Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Sidle?
Well, what can she say? My firstborn bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like Fruma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my Zeidel. Now I must go thank Yenta. My Zeidel, a bride.
Mazel tov, Sidle.
You call that a muzzle tov? And you, Rip Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Idol, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What is wrong with being rich?
It is no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Sidle knows I mean only her welfare. Isn't that right, Sidle?
Yes, Papa.
There, see?
I see. I see very well.
Sidle, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa, Papa.
What? What is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
If it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only please don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Please don't make me marry him, Papa. All my life will be unhappy.
All right, all right, all right. I guess it's not destined that you should have all the comforts of life, or we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Red Tessia, may I speak with you?
Later, model, later.
But I'd like to speak with you.
Not now, model. I have problems.
That's what I want to talk to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, model, goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Zeidel.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Zeidel.
What kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit. Made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who is it?
Please don't yell at me, Red Tevye. Who is it? Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is this?
Me! Myself.
Him himself? Either you're completely out of your mind or you must be crazy. You must be crazy. What are you? Everything, the bridegroom, the guests, the matchmaker, all rolled into one? I suppose you even performed the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't yell at me, Red Tevye. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Red Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Zado and I gave each other our pledge more than a year ago that we would marry.
Gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa, we gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do you think you are? America! What do you think you're doing? You snitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I cannot, I will not allow. Tradition! Marriages must be arranged by the papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out a prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter, or does anyone have to ask the father anymore?
I've been wanting to ask you for some time, Red Tevye, but first I wanted to say about that labor on sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Red Tevye. But even a poor tailor deserves some happiness. I promise you, your daughter will not starve.
He's starting to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when do we make a wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Red Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
They pledged their troth. Modern children. Golda! What am I going to do about Golda? What am I going to tell Golda? Help!
Model, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel by the hand, stood him by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, when God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one that I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who?
Primacera, Laser Wolf's first wife, Primacera. She was standing here a minute ago.
Tell me what's the matter with you? Primacera's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right, only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right, here was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone we knew was there. The musicians, too. Then right in the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother's idol, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother's idol? How does she look?
For a woman who is dead 30 years, she looked pretty good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. And she said,
A blessing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see a daughter wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor model comes oil.
Model?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
of pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor model comes oil.
Taylor, she must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
No! I mean the tailor tells ya, my great-grandchild, my little idol whom you'd made for me, model's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed, in heaven it was made. A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy, the tailor model comes oil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
I'll tell her. But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
You've announced it, Tanya. That's your heading. But as for Laser Wolf, I say to you, Tanya, that's your headache too.
Blessing on your house, mazel tov, mazel tov. Imagine such a spouse, mazel tov, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor model comes oil.
It was the butcher.
The tailor model comes oil.
Laser Wolf. The tailor model comes oil.
Stop! Stop! Who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? What is this? My righteous Savior shaken. Could it be? Sure, yes it could. Why not? Who could be mistaken? Is the butcher's wife come from beyond the grave? Is the butcher's wife from our departed wife? From a Sarah, from a Sarah.
What is this about your marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend, the neighbor from a cell?
like no one ever saw. The tailor model comes oiled.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
The tailor model comes oiled. The tailor model comes oiled. The tailor model comes oiled.
The tailor model comes on.
Bagel! Fresh bagel!
Did you hear? Tevye Zeidel is wearing model, not Laser Wolf.
No!
Yes!
Seidel is very model?
Yes!
No!
Mazel tov!
Mazel
So wonderful!
Here's all the excitement.
Tevye Seidel's going to marry.
I know, Laser Wolf the Butcher.
No! Model the tailor.
Model the tailor? That's terrible.
Mazel tov! Mazel tov!
Imagine Zeidel wearing model. I can't believe it. What's wrong with my son, model? Oh, excuse me, Chandel. Mazel tov.
Yes, so do you have a wedding head for me?
Well, Laser ordered one, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
All right, model, come on.
Papa, can you watch the shop for me? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thanks, Papa.
Come on, model.
Mazel tov!
Bye. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov, Hava.
Please, let me pass.
Why, we're congratulating you. Mazel tov, Hava. All right, stop it. What's the matter? Just stop it. Now listen here, Fiddler. Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Hey, would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way that they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. And after you return it, I'll ask you how you like it. And we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Sophietka, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Papa.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
in peace to a ripe old age. Amen. Amen. Ah, our dearly beloved Rabbi, may he be with us for many, many years. Amen. I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following. A new feather bed. A pair of pillows.
Goose pillows.
A pair of goose pillows. And this pair of candlesticks. And let's not in our joy forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed. But enough tears. Let's be merry and content, like our good friend Laserwolf here, who has everything in the world, except a bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he'd like to announce himself. Come, Laserwolf.
As he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I have for the newlyweds 5 chickens, one for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Laser, you're a decent man. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. And there's a famous saying that
Reb
goes...
Terry, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
Just listen a second, what I was going
Why
to say...
should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, Laser, in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been.
Reb Laser, don't shame Reb Teddy at his daughter's wedding.
He shamed me in front of the whole village.
Now, listen. Shaw, what? The rabbi. The rabbi. The rabbi. Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now I have a little song that I'd like to sing.
You can keep your diseased chicken.
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
But the terms weren't settled.
We drank on it.
They drank on it.
We got it.
What's done is done.
Once a butcher, always a butcher.
I had a sign. My own grandmother came to us from the grave.
What sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that our grandmother was a big liar.
We drank on it.
But the terms weren't settled.
What's all this screaming about? They drank on it, an agreement, a sign. It's all nonsense. Zyder wanted to marry Model and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
Love?
Terrible.
Heretical!
And what happens to the matchmaker?
What's going on?
I say.
I know. Let's all sit down.
Musicians, play. A dance. A dance. Come on, it's a wedding.
I'm wet.
What's he doing?
Curtain.
Stop him! Stop him!
Will someone dance with me?
That's a sin!
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl? That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different.
It's a sin!
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
there, you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, will someone dance with me?
Oh my goodness. It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
I am sorry, but the orders are for tonight. For the whole village. Go on, play. Play! All right, children. I am genuinely sorry. You understand?
Of course.
Let's take him in the house.
What are you standing around for? Clean up!